Yo, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we are doing a second episode of brutally rating the Premier League shirts, and this time we're doing the away shirts. And I'll be honest, there have been a lot of ugly away shirts. And before we start and we get into this is just my opinion, and I'll probably say that a couple more times in this video because some of these I think a lot of people like and I just dislike a lot. So yeah, let's just get straight into this and give you the worst away shirt of the Premier League this season. And it's gonna be 20th place. It's gonna be Burnley Football Club, and oh my god, this shirt is horrendous. The sponsor is way too big. It has legitimately the lines going across. It looks like somebody smeared shit on top of a yellow patch. It's absolutely horrendous. And I think almost everyone will agree with me when I say that this is definitely the worst. But like, why would you got promoted? Why would you put this as your new away shirt? Like, just keep the old one. The old one looked fine. But now it's a downgrade from last season from Burnley, definitely. And now, second to last is last season's second place. Arsenal, like, I'll be honest, it is a disaster. It looks horrible. Like, it has kind of grown on me. I do think I can actually look at it now, but I still think it's really ugly. Like, really, really ugly. They tried something different and they shouldn't have. And now on to the last relegated team in this ranking. It's Wolves, and I'll be honest, it isn't a bad kit, I just really don't like it, and I don't know why. Like, I genuinely don't have a reason for it, I just dislike the shirt a lot. And I just thought, yeah, it had to be relegated if you go by a Premier League ranking. So let's just get to the still really bad shirts, but they get a little bit better, just a little bit. And Crystal Palace's 17th place. I'll be honest, I would have put it a lot lower if I didn't see it worn by somebody. Because when I saw the actual, like, official picture of it, where it's just the kit and nothing else, I thought I would definitely, it was the worst. But as soon as I saw someone wearing it, I thought it looked a bit better. Still don't think it's amazing though. And I think Palace haven't really done well with their kits. I mean, their shirts last season were amazing, but this year, yeah, it's no go for me. And 16th place, this is the first one where I genuinely think that people will hate me, but I don't like this Bournemouth shirt. I think it's ugly as shit. The only reason why it isn't lower is because a lot of people online think it looks great, and I'm definitely not one of those. I think it's horrendous. I don't like the coloring. I don't like the fact that the sponsor and the club logo are almost the same color as the shirt itself. Sometimes that works, but it doesn't here, and I think 16th place is even generous for them. 15th place, I've put Brentford, and they still have the same away shirt as last season. It's alright. It's only low because it's the same shirt as last season, and I can't really rank it upon new shirts if I'm being honest. But I'm not saying I dislike the fact that they use the same away shirt, but I can't really rank them higher than 15th. And for a team that actually has one of the best home shirts this season, Everton definitely has one of the worst away shirts this season. It's still kind of clean somehow. I don't really know how they've done it, but it doesn't look really bad. But I still think it's a horrible, horrible shirt. It looks horrible, but it still has something clean about it. So that's the only reason why it's a bit higher than the others. And don't get me wrong, I still really don't like this shirt, but I do think it's better than the one that came before them. Next up is Luton Town, and I already said in my last video of this that I don't like the template they've used. and they've just used the same template, but they switched the colors around. I do like the fact that Luton do this, because they do it most of the times, where they just use the same exact template for their home and away shirt, but they just, how do I say it? I just like the fact that they just switch the colors around, but I really don't like this template, so that's the reason why they're 13th. Up next is Newcastle's away shirt, and I'll be honest, I quite like it. It's just that to me it kind of looks like a warm-up shirt or a training shirt. It doesn't look like an away shirt at all, and I just think that there are a lot better shirts in this list. So let's keep going into 11th place of this list, and we're almost at the center of the league. And from one shirt that looks like a training kit to another shirt that looks like a training kit, and it's this Fulham away shirt. I don't like the pink coloring. It does have something about it that's good, but it's not for me, and that's why it just doesn't make it into the top half of the league. And now in the top half of my ranking, Sheffield United is 10th place, and I'll be honest, I loved the home shirt from Sheffield United, but I think this away kit is just alright. It's just decent. It's really like they say themselves, it's a really classy shirt, and I quite like a classic looking shirt. So 10th place is alright. And I honestly can't believe I'm saying this, but I have put Man United's away shirt 9th. I honestly think that if the thick stripes didn't go across the sleeves, this shirt would have been amazing. And I genuinely think that that's the only part of the shirt that's wrong. It still is not the best, but I think it has a classy look without even trying to have a classy look. So I have to say that I quite like it. I don't like when it first came out that this was their away shirt. I really didn't like it at all, but it has kind of grown on me, and I think it's a lot better than what people say about it. And in 8th place, I have to put Forest there. They won't go higher. I think the shirt is clean, but it's not good. Like that, genuinely, there hasn't been a great shirt in this video so far, in my opinion. I would say that this is the one that comes closest to it though, so that's the reason why it's 8th place and not lower. And up next is Liverpool, and I'll be honest, I don't get the hate that this shirt gets. I don't get it. I don't get why it gets hated on so much, because I genuinely think that it's a quite good looking shirt. Yes, it's not the best they've had, but I still think it's a great design and it's something different, and that something different actually looks decent. It's not top 6, but it's still really good for me. I still think that this shirt is pretty decent. And now onto another shirt that is kind of decent. I really like this Brighton shirt, and I don't know why, because when it first came out I thought it looked horrible, but I think it's really clean. It's really clean. It doesn't have any patterns on top going across it or something, but I still think that this is a really good shirt, and I just think it's a little bit better than a Liverpool shirt. And that's the reason why it's not in the top 5. And now on to the next shirt. And I'll be honest, I didn't think I'd like this shirt after I saw them put it out, but Aston Villa is my 5th place, and I do think that this is one of the placements that will get me a lot of hate, because I don't think a lot of people will like this shirt. But next place will definitely get me hate in the comments. And basically I've put West Ham 4th, which I know a lot of people won't like, but I really like this away shirt. I like the fact that the badge is white and the Umbro logo is white. I'll be honest, if the sponsor from Betway would have been white, this shirt would have been like top 1. It would have been my favorite shirt on this list. I do like the claret and blue sleeve, cuffs, and the color. I think it just works really well, and I think this is a great shirt and a great example of a great kit, but it just about doesn't make it into my top 3. And even though I can only use leaked photos of this shirt, this Chelsea away shirt is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. I love the pattern, and the fact that Kevin Durant has worn it and like kinda showed it in one of like a couple of photos, that's like, for me, that's enough of a clearance that it's actually the real deal, and it's the actual away shirt. I really like it, but it just doesn't make my top 2. And let's get straight into number 2. Number 2 for me is Man City, and I just really like this away shirt. It's once again really clean. I love the color. I love the claret coloring. I love the little, what's it called? The Shining. The Shining is a movie, but the Shining that's on the sponsor, on the logo. I think it's great, but I don't think it's number 1, because number 1 for me is going to be Tottenham Hotspur. And I said it before on my channel, they just have so many great away shirts. They also have a lot of really ugly ones, but they do have a lot of great away shirts, and I hate Tottenham. I just want to say, I'm not even an Arsenal fan. I hate Tottenham with a passion. Everybody hates Tottenham. But looks-wise, this is definitely one of the best shirts of this entire season. And I think it's the best away shirt in the Premier League. And that's going to be it. I don't want to talk about how good Tottenham is, because I hate to say it. So I'm going to be ending the video right here. I'm going to be asking you guys to please like and subscribe if you want to see more. And let me know if I should do a part 3 of this with the Premier League third shirts. And let me know if I should do any other competitions, because these videos do really well for my channel. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a few more leagues, just because. And then I only have one thing left to say, and that is gonna be goodbye.